Launching a Shopify store is an exciting moment. You invest in a theme, upload your products, connect your domain, and wait for the orders to roll in. Except, for many new store owners, they don't. Days or weeks pass, traffic barely trickles in, and even when people visit the site, they don't buy anything. This creates frustration and doubt, often causing entrepreneurs to question whether e-commerce is right for them at all. But the truth is that most Shopify stores fail to generate sales at first because their foundation is incomplete. Success in e-commerce requires more than attractive products and a good platform. It requires strategy, credibility, optimization, and an understanding of how people shop online. If your Shopify store isn't making sales, there are several common reasons why, and addressing them can transform your results. One of the biggest reasons a Shopify store doesn't convert is lack of targeted traffic. Many new store owners assume that simply launching a website will bring visitors, but organic traffic takes time, and paid traffic requires strategy. If you're getting minimal visitors, your sales will naturally be low or non-existent. Even worse, some stores get visitors but from the wrong audience. For example, traffic from untargeted ads or low-quality sources may include people who have no interest in your niche. When this happens, it may look like you have a traffic problem, but the real issue is targeting. Effective marketing channels such as search engine optimization, content marketing, influencer partnerships, and well-structured Facebook, Instagram, Google, or TikTok ads are essential. Without them, your store simply doesn't attract enough qualified buyers to convert. Another common reason Shopify stores fail to generate sales is poor website design and user experience. Visitors make instant judgments about your brand based on how your store looks and functions. If your theme looks outdated, cluttered, or overly generic, customers may feel uneasy. Trust is crucial in online shopping. A poorly designed site signals a lack of professionalism, and users will leave before reaching the checkout. Additionally, if your website loads slowly, has broken links, or is difficult to navigate, shoppers lose patience. Many store owners underestimate how quickly people abandon a site due to confusion or frustration. Clean layouts, fast load speeds, easy menus, and clear calls to action all contribute to a smooth user experience. Shopify provides excellent tools, but it's still up to you to make your store visually appealing and functional. Lack of trust signals is another major factor that prevents sales. Customers are naturally cautious about purchasing from unfamiliar online stores. When a Shopify store doesn't display trust badges, reviews, return policies, or clear contact information, buyers hesitate. They want reassurance that the business is legitimate and that they will receive what they pay for. New stores often forget to include basic trust-building elements such as an about page, a transparent shipping policy, or customer testimonials. Without these, even interested shoppers may decide that the risk is too high and leave without purchasing. Trust can also be damaged if your branding appears inconsistent or unfinished. For example, mismatched fonts, low-quality photos, and generic product descriptions can create the perception of an unreliable business. Product descriptions themselves are an underestimated reason why sales do not happen. Many Shopify store owners use short, vague, or manufacturer-supplied descriptions that do little to persuade a buyer. Online shoppers rely on text to understand what makes a product valuable. If descriptions fail to communicate benefits, uses, materials, and reasons to choose your product over others, they miss a key opportunity to convince customers. Emotion and clarity matter. A good product description should explain not just what the product is, but why it matters. It should address customer pain points and highlight the transformation or value the product provides. Weak descriptions lead to confusion or lack of interest, driving shoppers away. Product photography is equally important. Low-quality images can destroy a customer's confidence. In online shopping, buyers cannot touch or inspect the product, so the images must compensate for that. Grainy photos, poor lighting, or inconsistent angles create an amateurish appearance. High-quality images, lifestyle photos, and detailed shots can significantly boost conversion rates because they help customers visualize the product in their lives. Without strong visuals, even great products struggle to sell. Another major issue is pricing. Some Shopify store owners overprice their products without justification, assuming higher margins will naturally lead to higher profits. Others underprice in an attempt to compete, which can actually make a product appear cheap or low quality. Pricing your products correctly requires understanding your market, competition, perceived value, and customer expectations. If your pricing does not align with what shoppers expect, or if it is unclear why your product costs what it does, sales will suffer. Shipping is another obstacle that stops customers from completing their orders. High shipping costs, slow delivery times, and unclear policies are major contributors to abandoned carts. Customers want to know when they will receive their order and how much it will cost. When this information is hidden until checkout or seems unreasonable, they often leave the site. Offering free or discounted shipping, optimizing delivery times, or clearly communicating expected timelines can greatly improve conversion rates. Additionally, stores that sell internationally must account for customs, taxes, and longer delivery windows, or they risk disappointing customers and losing trust. Marketing is another area where many Shopify store owners fall short. Simply posting a few images on social media or running broad ads is not enough. Effective marketing requires understanding your audience, creating compelling offers, testing messages, and building brand presence across multiple channels. Many store owners do not produce enough content, fail to use email marketing, or neglect remarketing campaigns that target previous visitors. Remarketing is particularly valuable because the majority of customers do not purchase on their first visit. Without a strategy to bring them back, potential buyers disappear. Strong marketing also requires consistency. Sporadic posting, occasional ads, and inconsistent branding make it difficult to build momentum. Another reason sales stall is unclear brand positioning. In competitive markets, customers need to know what makes your store different. If your messaging is generic and your products appear similar to many others online, buyers have no reason to choose you. Strong branding, a unique selling proposition, and a clear voice help differentiate your business. Customers are drawn to stores that feel personal, memorable, and purpose-driven. Without these elements, your store becomes just another option, easily overlooked. Your checkout process can also make or break your sales. A long, complicated, or confusing checkout experience causes cart abandonment. Many shoppers want a simple, fast process with minimal friction. Shopify's optimized checkout is excellent, but only if you configure it well. Offering multiple payment options, including digital wallets, also helps reduce friction. Some Shopify stores fail to make sales because of inconsistent or non-existent customer support. When shoppers have questions about sizing, materials, shipping, or returns and cannot find answers, they often leave without buying. Offering live chat, a helpful FAQ, and timely email responses can dramatically increase conversions. Customer support is not merely a post-purchase service, it is a key part of the sales journey. Another overlooked issue is lack of social proof and community presence. Customers want to feel connected to a brand, not just purchase a product. Stores that consistently share customer reviews, user-generated content, or influencer collaborations build trust and enthusiasm. Without any external validation, your store feels isolated. Social proof reassures buyers that others have purchased and enjoyed your products, making them more likely to buy. Your store may also struggle if your niche is unclear or oversaturated. Many new entrepreneurs choose broad niches such as fitness, beauty, or home decor without identifying a specific audience, segment, or purpose. The more general your store, the harder it is to stand out. Establishing a focused niche with a unique angle allows you to target your marketing and connect more deeply with your customers. Oversaturated niches require even stronger branding and differentiation. Another barrier is a lack of clear goals and data tracking. Many Shopify owners do not analyze their store's metrics, leading to blind decision-making. Tools like Shopify Analytics, Google Analytics, and Facebook Pixel reveal valuable insights about customer behavior, traffic sources, and conversion rates. Without measuring performance, it's impossible to know what's working or where improvements are needed. Data-driven decisions allow you to optimize your store more effectively. Lastly, many Shopify stores fail simply because the owner stops too early. E-commerce requires patience, experimentation, and resilience. Successful stores test different product photos, descriptions, ad creatives, target audiences, and pricing models. They improve their pages based on customer feedback and consistently refine their strategy. Many new entrepreneurs expect immediate results and lose motivation when sales do not come quickly, but persistence and continual optimization are what separate thriving Shopify stores from those that fade. In conclusion, a Shopify store that isn't making sales is not a sign that e-commerce is hopeless or that your products have no potential. More often, it reflects gaps in traffic, trust, branding, user experience, or marketing strategy. Every challenge mentioned above is fixable, and many successful stores struggled with the same issues in their early stages. By improving your store design, clarifying your branding, optimizing product pages, building trust, refining marketing, and analyzing your data, you can transform your Shopify store into a profitable business. Sales don't come from chance, they come from consistent effort, strategic thinking, and willingness to learn. With the right adjustments, your store can attract the right customers, build credibility, and ultimately generate the sales you're aiming for.